This is the third trimester and let me show you the bump. Papayas are different, so are the babies. A mom can feel the baby's hiccups. I can't say lazy, but I just prefer to sleep. I feel like it's gonna get even worse. It's probably gonna get even worse. I still don't have a nice background and I actually don't have a place to put my Stanley Cup. If you don't know, if I haven't told you yet, if I haven't told you in any other of my videos, I got this freaking Stanley Cup. It's a very convenient cup. I only used it for my water, but I guess I'll use it for something, for some icy drinks as well. This is the third trimester and let me show you the bump. Here is my huge bump. Now it's really huge. I know that it's gonna get even bigger, but I've never had a bump like that, a belly like that, so that is so unusual for me. Even when I was bloated, it was not that big. I'm already wearing the maternity leggings, not the maternity leggings, maternity biker shorts, just because they are so comfy. These are not the super support, belly support biker shorts. They are just thin material without any support, but for now this works and I just feel so comfortable. Whew. As usual, I have a plan written down in my notes, not to forget what I wanted to say. I am 27 weeks pregnant, which is 6 months and a couple of days, and I have about 13 more weeks. We can't tell when the baby decides to come, so about 13 weeks. In my second trimester, I gained 10.2 kilograms, which is 22.4 pounds. And since the beginning of the pregnancy, I've gained 8.2 kilograms, which is 18 pounds. So all of my weight was gained in the second trimester. So I guess because I've lost weight in the first trimester and first couple of weeks of the second trimester, my body was gaining this weight back and then the necessary weight for the baby and for me to sustain the baby. Some more statistics. The baby is the size of a papaya. All of the papayas are different, so are the babies, but it's approximately 1 kilogram and a couple of grams. I continue feeling the baby kicking quite often during the day. My midwife told me not to start counting the kicks because I'm still growing and sometimes the uterus is growing faster. Most of the times the uterus is growing faster than the baby, so sometimes the baby might have more space to move and you don't feel your kicks as much and as hard as often as some other days when the baby doesn't have a lot of space to wiggle. I also started feeling the baby's hiccups last week, and at first I was like, what is it? What is this weird movement? I could not understand, and then a minute later I got it, that these are hiccups. I knew that a mom can feel the baby's hiccups. I just wasn't sure how I will feel it, what it feels like. As soon as I felt them, I knew exactly that these are the hiccups. And I've already felt the baby hiccuping. I've already felt the baby's hiccups twice. My belly has stretched so much that I don't even know where else to stretch. It feels like it is so huge and it's so tight. I can feel that my skin is at the point where it's probably gonna rip a little bit, and it hurts a little, just a little, where I have a belly button scar. I did not know that a belly button scar might hurt. I took the belly button piercing off when I knew that I want to get pregnant, and I just didn't want the holes to stretch because I've seen how they stretch. I kind of didn't like the look, so I decided to take it out and let it heal. And if I want to have a belly button piercing again later in my life, I will definitely do it. But for now, I only have a teeny tiny little dot, and I can't understand whether this dot hurts or somewhere else, but something here definitely hurts, especially when I stand up. When I work out and I bend to the side, to the back, I can definitely feel the skin is stretching, and so is the belly button scar. Hopefully it's gonna go away, but I feel like it's gonna get even worse. It's probably gonna get even worse because the belly is gonna grow by a lot. I'm only 6 months and it's so huge. I can't even imagine what it's gonna look like in 3 months. The baby's gonna grow by a lot, and I don't know. I don't know how huge the belly is gonna get, how far the skin will need to stretch, and the scar will hurt. Hopefully not. I'm trying to use the bio oil on the scar even more often than on the rest of the belly. I tried using the baby mama belly butter on the scar, and I ordered the Neutrogena hyaluronic acid body lotion just to find something that will alleviate this pain. So far nothing helps. Well, I'm still waiting for that Neutrogena body lotion. You probably can hear the way I speak, the nasal way of speaking. That is because I have a pregnancy rhinitis, and I started having it, I think, in the beginning of the second trimester, I want to say. I know for sure that as soon as we moved in this apartment, I started sneezing a lot. At first I thought that probably I just got tired from packing, from moving, and my immune system decided that it's time for me to get sick. Then it went away, like 3 or 4 days later it went away, and it started coming back from time to time. So it's not like I have it, it's not like I have congestion, and it's not like I'm sneezing every day, every week for many months. I have not had these symptoms for, I think, a month already, maybe a little bit more. And now it's back again. In addition to it, 2 weeks ago, I got COVID. My symptoms were, I think, the same symptoms as many people had. My whole body was twisting. I had a fever. I was very exhausted, tired. I didn't want to eat. I threw up twice. My body was twisting so much, but the first day, and I didn't know what it was. I thought that I just caught a cold, and because of pregnancy my body is twisting during cold. I didn't want to take any painkillers for it, and I went without painkillers. I went for about 15 hours until I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't just not take the painkillers. I felt really sick for 3 days, and then I only had cough that just did not stop. I was drinking the cough medicine to stop it. It didn't help. I guess it doesn't help when it's cough from COVID. You just need to wait until it's gone. It was gone a week ago, and now it's back for some reason. Maybe it's not the COVID left cough. Maybe it's something different. I'm not sure. Another thing on my list that I wanted to tell you about is, at this point of pregnancy, with this size of the belly, I can't put my socks on and my shoes on like I did before. It's just not comfortable, and putting shoes on is even harder than the socks. With the socks I can just be on the bed or on the sofa and try to put them on like that, but with the shoes, especially my gym shoes, it just takes so much time, patience, and flexibility. I just didn't know that this is what's gonna happen at 6 months. I thought this problem will start being my problem at around like 8 or 9 months. Next on my list is being hungry, and I'm not that hungry during the day. My appetite is still pretty much the same as pre-pregnancy, but with the night hunger, it's so different. Before pregnancy, I had those moments when I woke up at night and I couldn't fall asleep for 5 minutes because I was hungry. I am usually I can't say lazy, but I just prefer to sleep instead of going to the kitchen and finding something and eating and then brushing my teeth. It's just a waste of time for me to go and eat in the middle of the night, and then you don't get a good night sleep. So before the pregnancy, I would wake up hungry at night, I would close my eyes and fall asleep. With the pregnancy, it doesn't work. Closing my eyes and pretending that I'm asleep and actually eventually falling asleep doesn't work up until I get up, I go to the kitchen, I warm up some food and I eat it, and only then I can go to bed and fall asleep, because the hunger is just on another level when I wake up hungry at night. And it started happening only 2 weeks ago, and it happened 3 times. I wanted to say 2, but it happened 3 times. 3 times. I would prefer not to eat at night because it just takes so much time. Okay, it might take 10 minutes for me to eat a banana and brush my teeth and go back to bed, but I would prefer to just sleep the whole night and not wake up. Most of the days I honestly didn't even feel pregnant. Now with the big belly I feel it more with the baby moving, but up until I think week 24 I didn't feel that pregnant. Well, I guess that is all that I wanted to talk to you about in my second trimester update. I had a 20 weeks update, so I talked more about some of the stuff that I experienced in the first half of the second trimester, and today I mentioned some of the things that happened that I felt during the second part of the second trimester. And with the pregnancy brain and with the time passing by and with a lot of things happening, I think I might forget to mention something if I just sit down and think, okay, what happened over the past 3 months. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next ones. Bye!